This question comes from Adam and many others who, after binge-watching sci-fi movies, began to ask a bold question. If Earth ever becomes too crowded or chaotic, could humanity simply pack up and leave together? In movies, humanity often abandons ship due to pollution or war, but they never show you the gas bill. To figure out if this is actually possible, we have to start with the most basic law of the universe. Gravity is a greedy landlord. To kick a single 65-kilogram person, or 65 kilograms of snacks, if you prefer out of Earth's gravity well, you need a baseline of 4 gigajoules of energy. That sounds like a lot, and it is. 4 gigajoules is roughly what a typical American household uses in 2 months. It's the energy stored in 90 kilograms of gasoline or a cargo van filled to the brim with AA batteries. Now, multiply that by 8 billion people, we're looking at 8 petawatt-hours, which is about 5% of the world's total annual energy consumption. On paper, it's not impossible. We just need to cancel Christmas, turn off the lights for a while, and funnel all that power into the Get Out of Earth Fund. The infinite loop of doom. But here's where the physics gets grumpy. We can't just wish ourselves into orbit, we need a ride. And if that ride is a rocket, we hit the Tsiolkovsky rocket equation. This is basically an infinite loop of doom to lift a person. You need fuel, but fuel has weight. So now you need more fuel to lift the fuel you just added. Then you need even more fuel to lift that extra fuel. You see where this is going? To escape Earth's gravity, you generally need 20 to 50 tons of fuel for every 1 ton of stuff, people, seats, and their emotional support dogs. Since the human race weighs about 400 million tons, we would need tens of trillions of tons of fuel. That's a massive chunk of the world's remaining oil, and that's just for the people. We haven't even packed a single sandwich or a bottle of water for the trip. Using traditional rockets to move everyone would likely bankrupt the planet's resources before the first billion even reached the moon. Space elevators, and nuclear bombs. So, if rockets are too expensive, what else do we have? We could try climbing out. This is the space elevator concept, a giant tether stretching from Earth into space. You just hop in an elevator and ride it up using clean electricity. The only problem, we don't have a rope strong enough. Scientists keep saying carbon nanotubes will fix this, but currently, nano is just a fancy word for it doesn't exist yet in the size we need. Then, there's the crazy uncle of space travel, Project Orion. Back in the 60s, serious scientists, including the brilliant Freeman Dyson, suggested we could move massive amounts of cargo by literally throwing nuclear bombs behind a ship and riding the shockwave. Yes, you heard that right. We'd bomb our way into space. It's surprisingly efficient and could lift entire city blocks at once. The government actually looked into it before realizing that launching a box full of thousands of nukes into the atmosphere is, well, a slight safety hazard. The verdict: stay or go. So, what's the verdict? While launching one person is a triumph, launching everyone is a catastrophe. It would tax our energy to the limit, burn through our resources, and potentially leave the planet a hollowed-out shell. It turns out that staying here and fixing the pollution and war stuff might actually be the easier engineering challenge. It's a small step for a man, but moving the whole crowd, that's a giant leap we probably can't afford.